we are officially hearing from Vladimir Putin, and in it, when it comes to peace talks, he has no intentions of stopping. I just want to quote him here. This comes from his Telegram channel, which actually translated this, saying, "We still have proposals coming in about ceasing hostilities. When the Ukrainian troops leave the areas they are now occupying, then the hostilities will cease. And if they don't, we will make them leave using our firepower." So what he's saying here is, we're not stopping until we get this land. Any agreement that comes forward means that we must have this land. Land in which they only have, I think, a third of, in which it took them a year just to take less than 1% in order for them to get the rest of just the territory that they want. At this rate, it would take about 3 to 4 years. So he's demanding all that land now. Something which is a red line not only for Ukraine, but also Europe, meaning we do not have a peace deal. Now, this comes before Witkoff, who, yes, is a treason. He is in treason for what he's done here in the United States. He's supposed to be meeting with Putin next week. Not sure if anything's going to change with that meeting, or maybe Witkoff will teach Putin how to talk to Trump again. But that's where we're at. On this U.S. Thanksgiving, no ceasefire, no deal. Today was the deadline. Well, technically for Ukraine, but eventually Trump removed that because, well, all the information that came out. But I'll be sure to keep you updated, so please do share my videos and follow me for more. We have an update in the National Guard shooting that took place today in Washington, D.C. around 2 p.m., in which both National Guard members are in critical condition after a suspect on 17th Street, which is right around the corner from the White House, came around with a gun and shot both guardsmen. Originally, it was reported from the West Virginia governor that these two men had died. They were not, and they are from the West Virginia National Guard. They are in critical condition, though, and right now, police are still trying to find the motive on why the suspect went after these guardsmen, but they are saying that it was a targeted attack. There was also some kind of confusion due to the remarks from the FBI director, Kash Patel, about the investigation, and so now police are trying to reiterate that there is no evidence of additional suspects at this time. That aside, even though there is a court order that National Guard members should be withdrawn from Washington, D.C., Pete Hegseth announced that he's actually adding an additional 500 National Guard members to Washington, D.C. This story, by the way, is still developing. I'll be sure to keep you updated on it, though, so please do share my videos and follow me for more. Russia has violated the airspace of Moldova. We're finding out right now in the overnight hours, Russia had sent drones through Ukraine to Moldova, and one of said drones had fallen on a house near the Ukrainian border. For those wondering about Article 5, that doesn't even apply here because Moldova is not a part of NATO. But right now we're hearing from their own defense minister who is quite angry. As it was said during a press conference from the Moldovan foreign minister, quote, "Such incidents are unacceptable. The Republic of Moldova has rejected and will firmly reject every attack against its security and territorial integrity." Adding later, "We will warn the Russian Federation that such behavior is unacceptable in a context where the security situation is already extremely complicated." The crazy part is the fact that they summoned the Russian ambassador to come over, and the Russian ambassador said there was no evidence that this drone was from Russia. Nope. No evidence. The good news is that the drone that fell on that roof didn't have explosives on it, and the other drones, they kind of went back out. But could you have imagined if it did have explosives and it hit a house? Yeah, major problem. I'll be sure to keep you updated on this, so please do share this video and follow me for more.